Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome in if this is your first time to my channel. My name is Morgan and I would love to have you subscribe and join us. Today's video, I am really kicking off 2020 with some exciting news about my plans for my channel this year. I'm going to be attempting a no-buy / low-buy year this year, and I want to just chat with you all about why I made this decision and give you some context on how I'm planning to go about this in 2021. Okay, before we get started with my plans for a no-buy, I did just want to mention that this look will be going up sometime next week. It's a review of the ABH Sultry palette that was re-released for this holiday season. But in the meantime, I will also have down below all of the products that I use listed so that if you're curious about something, you can go check that out. So as I mentioned in the intro, I have made the decision to do an alternating no-buy and low-buy year in 2021. So if you've never heard of a no-buy or low-buy, basically the concept is that for a month at a time, you choose to purchase nothing, so that's a no-buy month, or you choose to really mindfully spend your money and only purchase items that are adding true value to your collection, and that is a low buy. So those have different definitions for different people, but that's kind of how I am choosing to approach this. So I have kind of taken those two concepts and melded them into an alternating schedule that I think will work well for me and my channel in 2021. So I'm going to talk you through the schedule I've chosen, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about why I'm doing this. So as far as my personal schedule is going to go for my no-buy / low-buy year, I am going to alternate months. So I'm going to be starting out January of 2021 with a no-buy month. Then in February, I'm going to switch over to a low-buy strategy. So with this alternating schedule, I end up being on a no-buy in January, March, May, July, September, and November, and on a low-buy for February, April, June, August, October, December. And that works out super well with my own life plans this year because I'm getting married in May. So being on a low buy in April will allow me to stock up on anything I might need for doing my own wedding makeup in May. My birthday's in October, so I can treat myself to a birthday gift. And in December, I will be on a low buy as well, which allows me to kind of make any final purchases of the year, take advantage of end of year sales, and really round out my collection for the end of the year. So I chose to do alternating months like this because as someone who is on YouTube, doing a larger stretch of a no buy, for example, 3 months or 6 months or a year, feels really daunting to me. I won't lie to you that some of the videos on my channel that get the most views are when I'm reviewing a newer product to the market. So I didn't want to let 6 months go by where I had purchased absolutely no new items and kind of missed out on those opportunities to grow my audience. Also, my own self-restraint might not be good enough to wait 6 months when something's released that I am really, really drawn to or that truly fills a gap in my makeup collection that I've been kind of on the lookout for a while. So I'm kind of trying to give myself some grace here and say, okay, Morgan, you can wait 30 days. Even if something is released that is the most exciting thing I've ever seen, I can wait 30 days and then make a decision on whether or not I want to purchase it during my low buy month. So that is my kind of explanation for why I'm choosing that alternating schedule. And now I want to transition into a conversation about why I'm doing this at all. So I am naturally a very frugal person. I tend to only purchase something after a lot of thought and consideration. I'm definitely not an impulse shopper. I really like to do my research, make sure I'm making the best decision for myself, and only spend my money on things that I really feel like I truly want and that it's not a fleeting feeling of wanting that item. That, after weeks or months, I'm still coming back to that item and wanting it deep, deep down in my core. So this is something I kind of do naturally anyways. But I did see that in 2020, when I started my channel in August through December, that definitely slipped a little bit. And I think it's because I had an excuse to purchase something kind of on a whim and say like, well, it's beneficial because I'll be reviewing it on my channel. And although that kind of freedom with my money felt really good for a little bit, I feel like it's just so contrary to who I am as a consumer that I don't want to start getting in that habit too much. I really want to stay true to how I feel comfortable spending my money, and I feel comfortable spending my money when I've really thoroughly thought out my options and I can make sure that I'm making the right decision for myself. So while I do definitely want to continue to review those new and exciting products on my channel, I also really want to be thoughtful about making sure that I really, really enjoy every product in my collection and that I'm not purchasing it just for review purposes. But I want to really take the time to get to know each product that I choose to buy. And if I'm just constantly buying the next best thing, using it once and forgetting about it, I would feel really disconnected from my own collection. And I want to be sure that I'm providing recommendations and suggestions on products and brands based on thorough use and research. I think that's a really responsible thing to do for myself financially. I also think it's a really responsible thing to do as someone who is trying to influence others' purchases and finances. So essentially, I'm trying to use this intentional cycle as a way to get me back on kind of my own rhythm of purchasing that I feel comfortable with, and to share that with you all. To let you know that, in January, you won't be seeing a ton of new products on my channel. Well, that's not true. January, you kind of will because I made quite a few purchases over Black Friday and in December. But in the coming months throughout the year, there might be some lulls in new products. But to fill those lulls, I want to really intentionally use my collection in new and unique ways. So I'm trying to get more creative with my video ideas. I'm trying to incorporate some new projects and concepts into my channel that you will kind of hear about over the next few weeks that will allow me to keep this more curated collection that really fits my needs, while still creating content that is useful and entertaining to you all. So if you're interested in going on this journey with me, feel free to stick to my schedule. Or if you're interested in kind of incorporating this idea, but not quite in the way that I'm doing it, feel free to kind of take these concepts of a no-buy and a low-buy and adapt them to what will work best for you and your own spending habits. I would also love to hear down in the comments below any suggestions you have for some fun and unique video ideas that you'd love to see me explore with the collection I already have. So go ahead and leave those comments down below for me. That would be so helpful, and it really gives me an idea of what you are interested in seeing from my collection. If you have made it this far in this video, thank you so much for listening and for kind of hearing me out. And I'm so excited for this change in my channel. So I really appreciate your continued support. And thank you for watching today. I will see you next time.